All right, David, sent you the email. You should have a fitness and nutrition plan with everything in it. Also, the link to a YouTube channel that I created with all my workout demos. Wanted to make a little introduction video, just kind of highlight some of the stuff in the plan as you're looking at it. Probably answer some questions you'll probably already have, as well as just to expand on some of the points I made without typing out a 20-page essay. So first off, little disclaimer. First time I've ever done this, so rule number one is no laughing, or if you are going to laugh, just do it behind my back. Also, keep in mind, not quite an expert, if you will. I do have a personal trainer certification, but haven't been practicing for a while, and a lot of this is just from my personal experience. So take what you want from it. Definitely don't take it as a doctor's advice or anything of the sort. And nevertheless, have fun with it. There's going to be some things that you might not like or agree with. Just move on, because the whole idea of this is kind of a full package and not with focus on every single detail. Also, get ready. I'm going to need you to do a few things, so you'll want a pen and paper or just type it in your phone. Either way, though. So starting at the top with the goals and implementation. When it comes to joint mobility, I got you doing a lot of rotational exercises that are really going to put some stress on your joints. The most important thing is if anything hurts too much or you feel like you're pushing too hard, go ahead and stop. Don't push it any further, because the last thing I want to do is injure you, because my goal is to get you stronger and doing more push-ups, not go in the opposite direction. So keep that in mind when you're doing any of these exercises. If it hurts or you're not sure about it, go ahead and stop and either ask me or ask someone else, or just kind of analyze the workout. Also, to improve joint mobility, I got some dietary supplements and essential oils that I recommended with regard to the branched chain aminos and omegas. And also, a lot of the food, you'll notice, as you eat it, food kind of contains some of these natural remedies and anti-inflammatories, which will help your joints. Won't be an overnight thing, but as a whole and over time, you will see improvement just from eating some of these superfoods, as I like to call them. Moving on to the goal of push-up endurance. What we'll be doing with that is some confusion and some variation, different grips, different stances, and different timing. All of that is going to kind of confuse the muscles and help you do a lot more push-ups with a lot less effort. And also by strengthening some supporting muscles and your core, which all contribute to the entire push-up movement, that's also going to get those numbers up. And then also, third goal, muscle hypertrophy. If you're not sure, if you haven't heard of that, it basically just means muscle enlargement. That's all it is. Big fancy word, helps me sound smart and like I know what I'm talking about. But what we're going to do to accomplish that goal is supersetting, building full body strength, and improving stamina. Along with that, the enhanced diet plan with some better protein sources is going to help you put the weight on, because Julie said you want to do about 40 pounds. So that's a pretty high goal, but doesn't mean we can't do it. So, moving along to the diet plan, you'll notice there's six meals, because the standard is basically 4 to 6 meals. There's going to be some days where you get 4 in, some days where you get 7 in. The goal is just to have a comprehensive dieting plan. It's not, if you do bad one day or miss a meal, it's not the end of the world. We're just going to make up for it the next day. And a key here, just like when it comes to doing those rotational movements, listen to your body. If you're full, if you're not wanting protein, take a lighter meal. Or if you wake up one morning and you're sore, know you had a good workout, have a few extra eggs, pack in the protein. Nothing wrong with that. One thing that will be successful, or will lead to success in this diet, is stock in the kitchen. Try to aim to go to the store just once or twice a week. Make a list, make sure you know what you need. Look for what's on sale too, and try to get it all done at once. Always suggest doing as much ahead of time as you can, especially while you have the kitchen dirty. Go ahead and get it all done. And plus to all that is you do have a wonderful girlfriend who can work in the kitchen with you. That's a great thing to do as a couple, is cooking together. Do it on a cheat day. Pour a beer, a glass of wine, and make an activity out of it. And so what also write this down. Look through all the meal choices. There'll be some things you might not be familiar with, or what it could or could not be. Write down what you want recipes for. Some things you might not like, just ask me. We'll make some substitutions, and we'll adjust it to where it's a comprehensive diet plan, because lots of people, when they start these diets, they'll go buy a bunch of stuff they never eat, and of course it sits in the fridge and spoils. So don't buy anything you're not going to eat or don't want to eat. We can just adjust the recipes. Luckily, I know a thing or two about cooking, so that's on our side. So moving on to workout strategy. I didn't really design an exact day by day, workout by workout plan. You've been doing this for a little while, it seems like, so I don't want to insult your intelligence or tell you what to do. It's more of a guideline. I am happy to put together an exact workout plan for you. Just let me know either way. But you'll notice the entire goal of this is to mix it up, do different things as far as grips, angle, all the above. Any way you can change it up, that's going to lead to your success. And figure out what works for you. There's going to be some movements you really don't like or that are going to be discomforting. Don't do them. There's plenty more alternatives. And if you will, write this down as well. At least try all the exercises, write down which ones you really do like, and then also give me a list of ones that I need to substitute out, because I got a whole repertoire of things we can be doing. And then lastly, moving on to nutritional supplements. This is something I'm pretty well versed in, but there's a lot of people that know a lot more about it than me, and even Google is quite the expert on this stuff. So everyone has their own opinions when it comes to supplementing. With anything in life, I always go for moderation. With the whey protein, with pre-workout supplements, anything else, always moderation. The standard, if you're trying to put on weight, is at least 1 gram of protein a day, if not 2. You're 200, so eating 400 grams of protein, that's a lot of food. I don't think anyone really wants to eat that much unless you're trying to be as big as Arnold. So I would say aim for 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per day. And you can estimate it. Doesn't have to go down to exact protein by the gram. But I just use the whey shakes to kind of pick up the slack, if you will. Make your main sources of protein, though, from your meats and your whole grains. Also, read the summaries going through the whey, the branch chains, and the creatine. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Write them down. Also, give me a list of all the products you're taking as far as the whey protein and any other supplements. Creatine, I wrote a nice little excerpt in there. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people love it. Both arguments are justified. I think as long as you do it in moderation, it's a great supplement. And especially if you're trying to put on weight and to train that hypertrophy, it's going to be a perfect supplement for you. And then lastly, the essential oils and vitamins. I'm by far not a dietitian. This is just from a little bit of research that I did. My theory on it is it might not be an overnight fix, and it might not even do a thing for you, but it certainly can't hurt, because this stuff is good for you. So I would say definitely give it a try, and if we want to read further into it or come up with some other ideas, we certainly can. But nevertheless, looking forward to working with you on this. Hopefully we can get those push-ups up and put some weight on you. Let me know if you need anything at all. Julie's got my phone number. You got my email, anything at all. Don't hesitate to ask. Good luck.